Good day, viewers. It's good to have you on the program Media Trend, only on Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Television. My name is Euphemia Ijoma, your favorite host. Of course, you know how we do it here on Media Trend, as we take it upon ourselves to bring to your notice about most of the unbelievable but true stories that happened in Nigeria and around the world. We also put some icing on the cake with celebrities' gists and gossips. But before we go into the program proper, let's go on a quick break. Welcome back. Today on the program, we will be starting with the story of the reality star Maria Chike Benjamin, who recently climbed the top ladder, and her fans are on ground to celebrate with her. The fans decided to spoil her with bouquets filled with dollars and naira notes as they sang for her on the special day. Reacting to the video, someone said, as this country had reached, so people still get fans where they give them gifts. Another surprising one is that Marians, as her fans are popularly called, renovated a school in her community as a gift to her.
I saw that she's 30 years old. Well, but that's fine. If she said that's her age, that's fine. Well, if she doctor her age, that should be her business. But as a matter of fact, but that tells on an integrity. Because no matter how you doctor your age, as time goes on, we get to see it. Even from research and all of that, we get to know how old you are. But when you doctor your age, it has to do with integrity. There is no point doctoring your age. Whether you doctor your age, you cannot doctor your face. That's the truth of it. You cannot doctor your face. You cannot doctor nature. When nature comes, you must respond to nature. So there is nothing that is as important. What's the point doctoring your age? Okay? If it's your age, it's your age. If it's not your age, you leave it that way. Okay? So God that brought you on that very day knows why He has a plan for you for that date. So doctoring it is as if you are doctoring the agenda of God and the destiny of God for your life. Okay? So doctoring it is it's a negative impact. Now, one of the things that some of our celebrities in quote must do is to do things that are exemplary, not things that people will emulate and then it would land them into trouble. Now, if something like this is trending and youth are looking at it that, okay, if the Maria lady of a person can doctor her age, so they also can doctor their age. There is so much negativity that has to do with doctoring of age. Integrity is very important. Integrity is so much important. So forget about doctoring. I've seen people who doctor their age and they fall into trouble as a result of that. There are so many persons, uncountlessly, that have doctored their age and at the end of it, they find it very difficult and they regret after it. So when you are born on a particular date, celebrate that day that God brought you into this world because He has a plan for you. Celebrate that date, keep to it and work towards it. Well, I wish her a very good happy birthday, and then I wish that God will give her a heart that will not be a heart of somebody that will be doctoring age, because it's not a good thing. She should not be doctoring her age. Nigerians should not be doctoring age. She should be somebody. God should give her a heart that will have somebody that will have integrity. There is nothing that's as good as integrity. So I wish her well. I wish her all the best in life.
Maria, I don't think she's. I think she's not that artist she said she is. I don't think so. Maybe she's more bits older than her age, than 30. I wish her long life and prosperity, more money, more good things in everything she's doing and all that. I wish her all the best thing in life though.
Yeah, sure. She might be 30 years and she might not be 30 years. It's her own business. But all it is that she's grown. She's more younger than her age and she's looking beautiful and okay. And I wish her good luck.
Well, we didn't give birth to her now, so obviously it's her age. So whatever she feels, I can say I'm 50, and then nobody can say anything now. It's possible. So it's her age now. So no, I don't think it's anybody's business.
Moving on, a young man whose wife gave birth to triplets said he wanted to run away when the news of his wife's death reached him. It was a huge loss and he lamented bitterly, saying he did not know that he was going to have triplets because scans showed two babies. But people have rallied around them, including an NGO that donated a sum of 1 million naira to the kids.
No, he feels that it's not financially capable enough to handle the responsibilities. Now, these are things that running away is not the solution to the problem. You know, running away is actually is making the problem even more harder. Because the truth of the matter is that who is he going to leave his 3 kids and his wife to cater for? No, this is something that he can just simply, as simple as possible, run to maybe foundations, run to people around, meet media, talk to people. This is what has just happened. I need help. I need assistance. And people will rushly come out to assist. Running. This is not the first story. There are several stories of people like that. Maybe their wife gave birth to twins. Their wife gave birth to triplets. There is even one in Kogi State like that. That his wife gave birth and he ran out of the house. He ran out of the place. That is a very good omen. You know, when your wife gives birth, run out, meet family members. If you don't have family members, call people. Go to foundations, go to public institutions where people who are ready to help in such situations. There are people who are believing God for a child, they've not gotten one. You know, you can run to these people and they will help you. You know, it's not running away, it's not the solution. I believe that even these 3 pledges that have just come may be a door of opening for the family, maybe another door of opening for the man. But I think he's not seeing it from that perspective. He should just sit down, go out, meet people. He needs assistance, he needs help. You know, he didn't plan for it, but God has blessed him. It's a blessing, it's not a curse. Running away is making him look as if God has punished him. You know, this is actually a blessing, not a curse. So he should stay behind, seek for assistance, go to foundations, meet people. People are ready to assist. There are people who are believing God for triplets, and they are ready to sow into this kind of blessings so that they too can have it. Someone like me too, I'm believing God for it.
I don't think the man is supposed to like run away. He should have stayed and like watch over his kids since his wife is no more longer there to take care of his children. So it's not a good choice for him to run away. I think he has to, like, from my own point of view, for what I have to say, it's better the man needs to, like, I think the man has to stay back and watch over his kids since they're already giving birth. So there's no big deal there for the man to like run away and all those.
I think in that kind of situation, they need to take the children to government agency like welfare, like NGOs or welfare that will actually take care of those caregivers, like those children needs, because children actually need parental care, love and attachment. The man running away is not an encouraging, but what we should do now is to find solution for the for a better future of those children, for them to move forward in the aspect of education and every other aspect, just for them to be good and avoid anything like maltreatment, because maltreatment has always been a serious problem, and parental neglect and attachment. So taking these children to a government agency which will help them to grow, there will be a good monitoring and evaluation, and it will help the children to move forward also. And if in case any of them should come for child adoption, they should try and assess, government should try and assess, monitor and assess the environment the child is. Like, for example, taking a child to, like, coming to an agency, taking a child to like adopting a child, at least you need to know the background of the person, what the person is doing, how much is the income of the salary, how many children does the person have, and apart from that, you still need to monitor the environment, like asking people questions around about the environment. How are they taking care of these children? Are they actually living well? Are they facing maltreatment or one thing or the other? These are the things that will actually make the children to grow, because you find out that it's not their fault of them losing their parents. But for the man running away, is another critical case. It's another critical case which should not help the society. So I try to encourage that whosoever that have this kind of similar case or similar problem, you should try to take the child to a motherless baby home or a government organization. I think I will also advise that Nigeria needs child care organization that will help to save money from children, like having children account for this kind of cases, to have their children account that we should help them.
Yeah, now fear of the unknown. That's what is making the man wrong, because he doesn't know he doesn't have a plan. And if he had a plan, then definitely I don't think he'll be running from his children to be.
Back to reality TV star. After winning season 6 of the reality TV show, Hazel Onyezeono, better known as White Money, has set his sights high on winning the Grammys after he dropped some cool bars while preparing to star in a new video shared on his IG page. The short verse has the dominant feature whereby he said because music is food to his system, he would soon land a Grammy Award to cement the legacy he intends to build as a musician. Some Nigerians said, so many hate comments here, we can't just support and believe in someone. What he said might be hard for our eyes, but remember, if Oluwa wants to do it for him, you can't stop it. Another added, life is not about music. You could have opened a nice restaurant and it could become the best in Africa.
Going into music, that's fine. If that is what he wants, that's beautiful. You know, it's all about what you want to do with your life and with your destiny. It's not a small boy, it's an adult, and you know what he wants, you know what he wants to do in his life. So it's so important and the choices he wants to make in life. So going into music, that is his career. That is what he wants to choose for himself. He's an adult, so he knows what's best for him. I don't watch Big Brother Nigeria. I'm not a fan of Big Brother Nigeria, but if that is what he chooses, that's fine. That's fine.
White Money, people say that his music is that bad, but man, I think he's good though. Anything he wants to do, he should pursue it. So there's nothing bad about it. He should go on with his career. That's not bad about it. There's nothing bad in it. So he should go on and pursue his dreams and everything. It's okay. Yeah, the silence. I've listened to it, but that music is not something that people would like to listen to. It's not that kind of stuff. I think he should improve better in what he's doing and add some more lime to his music and make it better so people will enjoy his songs and all that.
Everybody knows White Money now. Who doesn't know White Money? I think he's already into music, and probably if he puts his mind to it, he can do well. There's nothing nobody can actually not do. So I feel like he should actually chase his dreams, I guess.
It's money day, life day. It's life day, hope day. If hope day, money day. So we go be selling, sing hallelujah. So we go be selling, sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. So.
On a sad and pathetic note, a young lady, Mirabel Izini, has been found dead at a hotel in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. It was gathered that she was found dead on Monday, May 2nd, 2022, a day after she arrived at the hotel with a yet-to-be-identified man. According to a source, Izini went to see a guy that invited her to a hotel at Prescott Junction. Fast forward to the next day, she was found dead in the hotel room. Her two hands were tied to the back, her legs were also tied, and her face was blindfolded. Her path cut off. The culprit is nowhere to be found, but the police are on the matter.
Honestly, it wasn't encouraging. So I think I advise guests to not go out with people like that, like people they don't know about. So even as going out, they need to inform their friends and caregivers, like friends around. And I think I will also advise that whenever they went to the hotel, like the hotel management should be able to help in assessing the people coming out to help their safety. I think that should be a good one.
That is a very bad situation in our country, where even in the hotels right now, lives are not safe. For you to lodge in a hotel now, you need to pray very hard. You need to, open your eyes. As a hotel, you need to now interview even the receptionist. Seek help. It's not encouraging at all. It's a very painful situation that somebody will just lodge in a hotel and then just wakes up and then he's dead and something like this. It's a very terrible one. It's a very terrible one. Especially with a man. Make sure you are going to the hotel with somebody you know. These are days where we need to keep our two eyes open. You know, we are dating a man, you are moving with a man, not the person to the house, not the person to everywhere, know everything about the person, you know, so that, you know, your safety, your life safety is very important. Forget about the money. The money will come. You know, don't just be carried away. For our ladies, don't just be carried away because of the money, you know, and then lose your life as a result, you know. First and foremost, your safety, your life is very important. Take that as the most important thing. Then the rest will follow. And be very security conscious. We should be very security conscious. At times, I was yesterday also. I was just moving. I saw a lady in a very in a dark position, and then she was wearing something very revealing and something that may, you know, may crave, may invite other men from, may even harm her. You know, so we should encourage ourselves on the right thing to do. We should be decent in our doings, in our dealings, in our going out, in our coming. Let's be disciplined, be decent, and then most importantly, let's be prayerful.
Any girl that will find herself in such situation, probably that one is already dead now. So girls finding themselves in that situation, they're also dead. So my advice is we should just be cautious of where we're going to, and we should also give information on where we're going to. We should not leave a place without letting someone know. Or if possible, if it's somewhere you're going to for the first time and you don't know the place, you can take your friend along. And I think you'll be safe that way. That's just the best thing to do, because finding what's happening these days in Nigeria is crazy. It's crazy. So one just has to be careful.
Problem no dey finish, Nigerians will always say. The police in Lagos State have arraigned a 48-year-old man, Emmanuel Amamchukwu, before an Ebute Meta magistrate court for assaulting and threatening to kill his wife for using makeup. The police charged Amamchukwu with 4 counts of assault, intimidation, failure to carry out responsibility, and threat to life. The prosecutor, ASP Cousin Adams, told the court that the defendant committed the offense on May 1st at number 1 Ondo Street, Ebute Meta. ASP Adams told the court that the defendant threatened to kill his wife, Chinelo, after beating and injuring her on her face because she used makeup. The prosecutor added that the accused refused to cater for his family as the head and also conducted himself in a manner likely to cause breach of the peace. The magistrate, Mrs. F.F. George, admitted the defendant to bail in the sum of 50,000 naira with 2 sorties in like sum and adjourned the case to June 18. Furthermore, trader Musbao Yakim has told the Grade A customary court at Mapo in Ibadan to terminate a 12-year-old union between him and his estranged wife, Tawakalitu, on the ground of infidelity. Yakim, a resident of Apete of Ibadan, Oyo State, said he willfully agreed to the divorce suit filed by his wife because she has all along been an embarrassment to him. Another sad one. I'm sorry, by the time you get this, I won't be alive anymore. Former Miss USA Chesley Christie's tragic text to her mother moments before jumping to her death revealed. Former Miss USA winner Chesley Christie's tragic final text to her mother moments before jumping to her death from New York City apartment has been revealed. Christie, 30, sent her mother, April Simpkins, a text message right before jumping from her NYC high-rise earlier this year. Reading, "First, I am sorry, by the time you get this, I won't be alive anymore. And makes me even more sad to write this because I know this will hurt you the most." By the time I had read the text, an hour had passed. She told host Jada Pinkton Smith, her daughter Willow Smith, Pinkett Smith's mother, Adrienne Banfield Norris. Christ had sent her mother the text while she knew she had been in an exercise class. I remember calling my husband and screaming, "What? What?" And we got home and just trying to figure out what to do. I had not read the rest of her message. I just couldn't.
I love you, Mom. and you are my best friend and the person I've lived for years. I wish I could stay with you, but I cannot bear the crushing weight of persistent sadness, hopelessness, and loneliness any longer. I've never told you these feelings because I've never wanted you to worry and because I hoped they would eventually change, but I know they never will. They follow me through every accomplishment, success, family gathering, friendly dinner. I cry almost every day now, like I'm in mourning. I've wished for death for years, and I know you would want to know and want to help, but I haven't wanted to share this weight with anyone. Regardless of that, thank you sincerely for being there for me in some of my loneliest moments without me even telling you I needed you. You have kept me alive and ready to face another day because you answer every phone call and you are there for me at the drop of a hat. You listen to me and care when I tell you what goes on in my life, and you've always made me feel like you love me. I love you more than any person I've ever known. You've done nothing wrong. You've done everything right. I no longer feel like I have any purpose in life. I don't know if I ever really did. And some things I'm just going to skip just because they're just a little more personal.
Yeah.
And she also left in here her final wishes, which we are carrying out.
Yeah.
She left us access to some of her personal things. She says I've pushed away most of my friends and I can't fix any of it, no matter how hard I've tried. So I will leave and rejoin God in heaven and hope to find peace there. I don't want to leave, but I genuinely feel like I have to if I want to escape my loneliness that feels like it has no end. I've fought against depression for a long time, but it's won this time around. There aren't enough words in the world to describe my love and appreciation.
And next, this happens to be the most trending story in Nigeria. I mean, dogs sleeping with ladies this time around. Pleased to fish out owners of dogs caught in the act of having sexual intercourse with ladies. The Nigerian police force has vowed to fish out the owners of dogs who pay ladies to have sex with their pets in the country. This was made known by the Force Public Relations Officer, CSP Muyiwa Adejobi, in a statement released to newsmen today. According to him, the dog owners will be punished and persecuted upon their arrest. He also said security agents won't relent until ladies seen having sex with dogs in viral TikTok videos are apprehended. Recall that a Nigerian lady went viral after she claimed she was paid 1.1 million naira to sleep with a dog. She later came out to say she was only catching cruise, a phrase for joking. Adejumobi, in a tweet shared over the weekend, pointed out that it was a criminal offense to sleep with animals in Nigeria and that offenders are liable to 14 years in jail. He asked for help to fish out the lady who committed the crime. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I can't believe my time is up. Anyways, I'm not surprised how time flies when you're on Million Trend only on Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television. On that note, we come to the end of the program. I remain Euphemia Ijoma, your favorite host. See you, same time, same station, next week. Bye.